Good morning. We are here with another visual podcast of In Our Neighborhood, sponsored by COMPARION Insurance Agency. We are with Zach Swartz, a co-chair of our multicultural fair, Joann Gogo, a co-chair of our multicultural fair, and Janet Duffy, my partner at the agency. We are standing in front of Great Falls and pound sign Visit Great Falls, and they're going to kind of talk about the multicultural fair and give us some background, and I'm going to turn it over to Janet to kind of lead us away.
Wow, that was a lot, right? So what is the Montana Multicultural Fair?
That's correct.
That's a long label, but it's an awesome event. The last one the first one was last year.
Correct.
So who would like to share first about what it is? Oh,
let's talk about inspiration here, Joann.
Okay, right, because you were the inspiration behind this.
Thank you, Zach. So we spearheaded, and when I say we are the Rotary Electric Club of Great Falls. We spearheaded the first Montana Multicultural Fair last year in August, and it was a vision that I brought to Great Falls from Malmstrom Air Force Base when we first established that or created that back in, I think it was 2010. Anyways, brought the vision to the Rotary Club and they embraced it. And so we got to work. Took us about 6 months to create the event and just start promoting it within our community. And it was just amazing of all the business partners and the business here in our community that embraced it and wanted to support it. So the vision is to showcase our ethnic diversity here, cultural diversity here in Great Falls. And last year, I think we just hit the mark spot on.
Hit it out of the ballpark, so to speak.
Yeah.
I was a guest, lucky enough to attend, and by the time we got there was like a lot of food. People had just swarmed on it. So, I mean, I don't know that that's the correct word, but there were a lot of attendees that were really excited to experience the different cultures.
Yeah. It was exciting to see that here in Great Falls. I think we had a little bit over 2,000 people in attendance, which really wasn't expected, but we were so happy to see just a community get together and to just experience the different cultures we have here in our home. So, Zach, you want to add to that?
This year, what have we expanded to as far as how many cultures?
This year we're expecting 3,000 participants, and that includes food samples from around the world. You know, we have the food passport, which kind of helps you understand what food is available through the different cultures, but $10 for a food passport gets you around the world, and we have over 20 cultures represented this year, whereas last year we had 16 cultures. So really excited to be able to bring in more folks and really showcase this year. We're expanding it beyond just one block. We're doing 2 blocks, the 400, 500 block at Central, and there's a lot of great things that we have with our food vendors and performances as well.
So the performances are really exciting. Can you maybe, I don't know which one wants to speak to, what can we expect this year from the performances?
Sure. You want to start?
Sure. So I'm super excited. We're going to have representation from Guam. They're going to do some Guam cultural dances. There's going to be the hula performance representing Hawaii. We're going to have Tahitian, and we're going to have bagpipers. The Native American cultural performance will be here. We're also going to have an instructor that is here locally that's going to showcase the Latino dancers. So we'll have that, and what else am I missing?
So
A lot of performances for that.
Yeah.
Right. Who is coming in? I remember, by the way, if you hear that in the background, that's a delivery truck.
And we were in vibrant Great Falls, so downtown, so we're trying to make it even better and louder.
Right? And we're right across the street from the Block and N Bar, so that food truck is delivering to those establishments. Now that we've painted that picture.
Which are wonderful establishments, by the way.
So you have performers coming in just specifically for this event. Can you share who those are?
So the thought process is, because we have the cultures, the ethnic cultures that are here, but we don't have the performers.
Right.
We went ahead and partnered up with some of those performers out of state to come to Great Falls. And they did come last year and they absolutely enjoyed it. And one of the things that I took away from their presence here was the positive feedback from them about Great Falls and how people are so friendly and hospitable and just welcoming. So hopefully that continues to spread and other different cultural entertainers, you know, are interested in coming out to perform. But we focused on those performers to represent the cultures that are here in Great Falls.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So some of your biggest passions was trying to get the military personnel downtown to experience Great Falls and to kind of get rid of some of that stigma that we weren't the nightlife place to be. Can you kind of explain how this cultural fair is kind of progressing that with our military? Malmstrom Air Force
sure.
Base?
So I'm obviously connected with Malmstrom Air Force Base and Montana Air National Guard, and we have the youngest demographics with the Air Force here in our town. So to bring them out here to show them that there is diversity in our community by way of them either volunteering or just coming out and enjoying it has made a huge impact on the base and all the way up to, I believe, Global Strike Command.
Absolutely.
And so they're really excited. We've got, you know, some leadership coming into town the day before, and they're going to get to experience that from the military sites. I think that's important. I think the military base is one of our larger employers in our community. So I'm always championing, showcasing our community to our newcomers here.
Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
And Zach, well, one of the things that I'm excited for this year is the hand washing station that one of our fellow Rotary Electric members is bringing as an international project. Can you kind of elaborate more on what we're trying to do to expand that with the Multicultural Fair?
You bet. So part of Rotary's bigger mission is, of course, to provide clean water, promote peace, and health services to the third world countries that don't necessarily have access to those easily. So we're actually bringing in a hand wash station from our here Rotary folks in Montana that have an annual visit to
Guatemala.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And so they'll be down to showcase kind of how they put that together, the group that's involved in that, and really all of our beer garden and Pepsi sales will donate towards that cause. And so it really helps us expand our footprint, not only in our own neighborhood, but across borders too.
Absolutely.
That's
Really
great.
excited to bring that this year.
And that hand washing station will be on display in downtown Great Falls, and people will be able to utilize it to kind of get a first-hand experience of what that will be like for those countries.
So again, just to reiterate, we are closing down the 400 and 500 block. We are going to have 3 entrances to the event. It will be on the east and west end of Central, and then on the one-way north side. So, no, south side is the entrance, sorry. And so the hand washing station is going to be in this area too. And so there's a lot of activities going on that week. We have the Art Fest coming up,
We do.
I think that whole week. I believe we have a Summer Jam concert the night before. So there's a lot to do and a lot to see in our community. And we're so happy to be part of that.
Absolutely.
So the only, I mean, I know that we could talk for quite a while about what's happening with the event. You mentioned the soda and the beer sales. Those proceeds are going to help fund someone to
be a part of the international
project.
Yep.
And I know for a fact there might be some need for some additional volunteers.
Yep.
Absolutely. We have over 100 positions available for volunteers. You know, obviously to put on an event this size requires a lot of hands in the community. So definitely have a sign-up sheet on our little website, mtmcf.com, and you'll be able to sign up on there. But yes, over 100 positions we need to help, you know, run the event.
Right, and so I wanted to also say with the 100 volunteers that we're trying to recruit, Jordan has broken those up for different shifts. And that's going to give the volunteers an opportunity to also enjoy the event and experience it. So if you want to volunteer, sign up, like Zach said, at our mtmcf.com website. There's a volunteer tab there, and you can pick and choose what time or shifts you want to volunteer for.
That's great.
So the date of the event is, once again?
August 17th from 5 to 8.
The date, the website that you can do to get involved once again?
mtmcf.com.
And how do they become a member of Rotary Electric?
They call Todd neighbor.
Right? So, and in addition, so if anybody has questions, are there other contact information on the website?
Yep.
Can they reach
Just go
out
right to our website
Okay.
or reach out directly to Joann or myself
Okay.
and get you in touch. Yeah.
That's awesome. We just want to mention that Joann Gogo is with Batham
Realty.
and Zach Swartz is with D.A. Davidson. So those businesses allow them to volunteer their time.
Yeah.
So everyone, thank you. Have a great afternoon, and # visit Great Falls.